All right, you guys, Big Daniel, Import Life Media, and we are back in the beautiful city of Corona, California to pull up on Specter Built to see what's going on with Mindy's car, why it wasn't rolling so smoothly, what's going on underneath it, what needs to be replaced, and what needs to be fixed. And I got a little birdie chirping in my ear, and it kind of seemed like there's more going on than I thought. So let's see what's going on with this car. Please like and subscribe, and if you haven't done so yet, pray for me, okay? Because I don't know, I'm scared. I'm scared. Look. Anyway, as always, we at Specter Built. Let's see what they talking about. Let's get it. How's everything going with you?
Another day, another day.
Yeah? You must have left at like 5 in the morning to start driving over here, man. Traffic is crazy. And I'm like, okay, it's Monday, I get it, but I'm like, everybody's still in summer break, so it should, you know?
I leave my house at 7 every day. Sometimes I'll get here in like 45 minutes, and then other times it takes 2 hours to get here.
Oh,
so it's like, I just leave at 7.
You just need to have a good playlist to just go.
Podcast on YouTube and shit.
Okay, I didn't know if I was supposed to speak to you or him. Because he's here?
I think he's in the front office.
Oh, because he, okay.
You know where it's at?
Yeah. If you don't want to talk to me, that's cool, man. You know what I mean? Just talk to this person, talk to that person. Oh, he got that look on. Yeah? From the top or from the bottom? Have you lifted it up and gone and looked underneath it?
So we'll run over everything. Tires are fresh.
Well, those are the rollers, because her other tires that have, you know, the rivets and all that.
Yeah.
One of them was cracked, and then the other, all the tires in the back had to be replaced because they were bubbling. Actually, these tires were the ones that I was running on mine. Yeah, and originally those tires were on this one and her other one. And because these don't roll, would that be the bearing? Like, you know, you can just like spin the tire when it's, you know, when it's free. Yeah.
It would either be the brakes, wheel bearing. The brakes are pretty rough, so it could be the brakes. Wouldn't know it until you take them off to be able to compare. There's no play in it, but it's definitely stuck. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So it could be the brakes seizing up, and like the brake caliper could be like all crusty on the inside of the sliders. So this moves back and forth if it's there's no right here. So there's no grease or anything in here, it won't actually slide back and forth, and it's just stuck. Or the pads themselves can be crusty. Well, look at the pads. So you can see right here. Let me get a light. So you can see the pads, they're all rusty and like they just look pretty bad. So that could be a cause of it. And then, like I said, the sliders could be stuck, or it could be the wheel bearing itself.
Okay.
So what we would do is you would pull off the caliper and then try to spin it with the caliper off. And then if it spins freely, then you know it's like the brake caliper. If it's still stuck, then it's the wheel bearing.
Okay.
And then you can see the brakes on this side, same situation.
Yeah, same thing.
At this side, we spin freely. So let's start up top.
Okay.
We already got some stuff coming out your radiator hose right here. Your overflow tank. It's coming out all the seams right here. Walked into it. There's coolant on the floor this morning.
Yeah, I noticed that anytime it was started, even if it was for a small amount of time, there was a puddle, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's the air conditioning, you know, the condensation. But
no,
I touched
air
it.
Conditioning, it'd be more like underneath the, like, in this general area.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if
Same thing with the Corvette. The Corvette, every single, dude, the transmission and the dip just rocked in the subframe.
But it's like either if you you should expect the least amount of problems if you're buying a car that, yeah, like you're saying, somebody has very well maintained it, or if it's, you know, somebody like you guys, to where you guys have upgraded this, changed this out, this and that. But even if it's well maintained, some of these things are gonna naturally go out just from how many, you know.
Even with, like, let's say someone was taking their car to the dealership regularly throughout the years of them owning it, the chances of the diff and subframe bushings being replaced by the dealership are like minimal to none. You hardly ever hear dealerships really doing it unless the car's making some weird noises, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I've had quite a few Lexuses myself. Like I haven't had a GS, but I've had multiple LS400s, multiple IS300s, multiple SE300s and 400s, and like all of them, blown suspension still drove pretty good.
Yeah, and it's funny too because like most people will be like, "Hey man, the car, you know, it runs fine. It feels good." You get so accustomed to how it's driving now, not knowing
it could be way better.
Right, exactly. So pretty much when everything gets replaced, it's either going to be a lot stiffer, a lot smoother, but a lot of maybe some of the rattle or sway that you're accustomed to, it's like, no, it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, the ride is hella smooth.
You've been driving it like that since day one, so
right.
It's like that's what you're used to, and then when something completely blows out, you're like, oh, something's wrong.
How many times have you guys been driving and it's shaking and it's shaking? You're like, oh no, that's just the road. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Usually it's that steering joint in between the shaft and the rack.
Yeah, and then
or tie rods.
Even with like when you have the steering wheel, you know, you can like kind of shake it from left to right. There's like some play. It doesn't seem like, well, I'm just saying driving, it doesn't seem like there's much play. It seemed, you know, everything was very
the
fluid.
tie rods seem pretty solid, but the rack is leaking. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to create play in the steering, but the rack is leaking.
And then when I was talking to Tyler, he said that, because I was like, all right, because I sent him a screenshot of a bunch of like, you know, like parts lists. Like, okay, boom, this is what, for the most part, I know which would need to be like looked at and replaced. And when it came to the rack, he was like, well, you know, don't worry about trying to order or get a new one.
Yeah,
he's
we got someone to rebuild them.
To rebuild, exactly. Okay.
Another thing too is I forgot to mention the bushings in the knuckle themselves. So like it's kind of hard to see, but you can see.
No, I can see, yeah.
It's all cracked in there.
Okay.
Like, and it all plays a role into it.
Yeah, because the bushings, you could just order, you know, kits or whatever. But a lot of times when you reorder this part, it comes with them. So.
Oh, the knuckle?
Yeah, but in a sense, it's up to you guys, obviously. But, you know, if you look at it, you're like, okay, well, you know, maybe there's a little bit of rust. And I'll say, like, the car, for the most part, does it seem good underneath? Because, you know, like, you could tell, oh, this car was on the East Coast, or this car was by the beach, or...
No, as far as that goes, it's clean underneath. Like, you can look at all the frame rails are still intact. There's a little bit of a pinch weld bend right here, but that's nothing, though. Like, pinch weld being bent up, that's just from someone jacking it up. But, like, you can look on the bottom, there's no rust. And, like, the car's somewhat low, and it doesn't look like it's really ever been scraped on the bottom either.
It's a
Maybe
scraper.
Just a little bit right here, but, like...
And this right here could have been like a speed bump. You know, when somebody goes over and boom, and the bottom's out, you know?
Google pictures of the undersides of East Coast cars, and then come back to this. And
okay.
You'll be like, okay, yeah, that's clean.
All right.
The bottom of this is like how this looks, is how the whole entire bottom side of the car would look. Times 10. You know, it'd be way worse. Like this little section, just imagine the whole bottom of the car like that. And that's the East Coast car.
Yeah, okay. Because of all the salt in the air and everything?
The salt, well, they have a lot of snow over there in the East Coast, so they put salt on the roads.
On the route, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're driving and you're thinking you're being safe, but it's just kicking up.
Yeah.
And it's just eating everything away.
Yeah, a lot of trucks over there, the frame rails, like they're eating it in half. And the only thing really holding them together is the bed.
Damn. All right. Well, I'll be honest, I was not expecting all that. Like I said, it's when it comes to cars and when you're dealing with inspections and getting a diagnosis, it's almost like you're gonna get nothing but bad news, but at the same time it's good news because you would have known. So I'm asking right now, and you guys have seen my past videos in terms of like the proper way to build your car, in terms of like, you know, do you do this first, do that first. So what I asked was, should we worry about what's going on underneath first and order that stuff, or up top in terms of the engine?
So up top, there's not any major leaks going on except maybe like power steering. So like up top, I wouldn't worry about too much.
So it was a power steering, radiator.
And the radiator, I wouldn't even necessarily
Didn't
consider.
you say
that
like the valve gasket too?
They're not like this though. Like this is bad, you know, like the oil pan gasket, like that's bad.
Okay.
Up top, there's also like most of the oil chills at the bottom of the engine. It only reaches the top when it's running, and like
Okay.
so up top is not there's no major leaks up top
But
except power steering.
It's like one of those type of things where if you're gonna be replacing or fixing something, it's like, hey, while you're here, you might as well do this, because it's, you know, instead of putting it back to,
you're not wrong, but you asked should we go up top or up down below?
Okay. Okay.
So I would honestly start down here with the oil pan and all that stuff. The oil pan, the power steering, also like the ball joints and the lower control arms. I would focus on that too, because one thing with Lexus, if the ball joint fails, your whole knuckle and control arm assembly can go wherever.
Oh yeah, no, I got
Your
low
wheel-
riders. I know how that goes. Yeah, once the
wheel,
yeah,
what I
and you
mean.
even see it on trucks when like that tire's just super like just turned in.
You just see them
and
just
then-
both wheels facing opposite
Yeah.
directions. The suspension in the front end, I would consider that probably like the #1 thing.
Okay.
Because like the suspension in the front is completely blown. The ball joints, everything except the tie rod and the upper control arm. Even then, while we're there, it wouldn't hurt because like the ball joints are super cheap. Might as well just replace the uppers while we're there too, because it's all got to come apart anyways.
Okay.
But I would mainly focus on the front suspension, in all honesty, in my opinion. That
Okay.
and the oil pan gaskets.
Would this need to be either changed or upgraded? Because obviously, remember, my mind is the Megan or whatever, but all this look good too with are decent.
Just clean it up when we take everything apart, because like this would have to do the oil pan. The subframe got to come off.
Okay.
So this would all have to come off to do the oil pan. Unless you're trying to do something with the car, maybe like race it or track it.
Nah.
I wouldn't worry about
Just
it.
keep it
in all
as is.
honesty.
Okay. All right. That kind of, I'm already knowing this is gonna hit my pockets harder than I expected. So because of that, my baby. Nah, we're gonna kick ass this month. We're gonna get going. That's what's up, man. No complaining, just doing.
That one's about to get some serious hours put into it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I like hearing that, but I just hear ding, 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 which is that cash register. Man, all right. Well, let's talk money. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, just got out of, hey man, hold on. First of all, you see what I'm going through already, man. Hey, you guys need to like and subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, please do that, man. It helps me out. It lets you guys know what's going on, and it helps you guys laugh at my pain and get educated on what's going on with me, with this, and with this. So you guys don't have to go through the same pain and headache yourself. You know what to do right. You know what to avoid that's wrong. But, excuse me, just had a conversation with Tyler, the car doctor. He said that literally this car, as clean as it is, as nice as it is, he was like, it shouldn't be on the road. It's not safe to be on the road. And I was like, word? You know, like, that's a good thing and a bad thing, man. It's a blessing that everybody's been safe so far, but man, you know, and like I said, I can't express enough, man. Just get your vehicles looked at, you know, regardless of however, I mean, our car is down there, this car is down there 25 years old, so 2001 Lexus GS300. So all the OEM parts have to get replaced. Think about all the different weather, bumps, things like that. Things go out. It's supposed to happen, but either upgrade it or just replace it. But it was kind of shocking for him to say that this car, the car shouldn't be on the road. It's not safe. And driving it, it always felt smooth. Always got compliments, but you never know how much better it could drive. Maybe what we were getting used to, getting adjusted to it, it was wrong the whole time. But we liked it. So about to drop off a little payment, give him some money. He's gonna go through a list, an itemized list of obviously everything that needs to get done, get a price point, and we'll go from there. So let's keep you all updated. Let's keep this going. I do want to say thank you. No, for sure. Like, I do appreciate you because you're thorough and you're able to dumb it down and put it in layman's terms for it to be understandable and digestible. Like, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Because some mechanics are like, oh yeah, well, we got this going on, we got this, and then it's like, come talk to my, it's like, wait, hold on, slow down, what just happened? But I like how, like I said, descriptive you was and explaining the pros and cons and what could possibly happen if things don't get fixed or replaced. And trust with me is a very big thing, you know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate you for sure. I mean, I know you're doing your job and shit like that, but you're very thorough, most definitely. Appreciate you. Love you. Always have to show appreciation, man, because we hear these stories all the time about shops that, like I said, that do people wrong and that just get over on people. And that's not at all what they do here. That's not the vibe, and everybody is very well connected and positive, you know, whether you run into them at the shop or you run into them at a competition or at a show, it's always the same vibe and it's very welcoming, and it seems like, you know what I mean, like family pretty much. Everybody's out to make the next person good and do better. Everybody's trying to win here, you know. I appreciate it because, you know, I've gone through hell with past shops, and pretty sure some of you guys have your horror stories, you know, and things like that I don't overlook, and I do not, what's the word, not acknowledge. It's most definitely appreciated. So, Specter Built, Corona, California, man. You guys need to come down here for sure. And yes, another thing. Don't forget, man, they don't just get your car right underneath and inside, they get your car right on the outside. All right, they got their own wrap shop right here, boom. If you want your shit done right, come here. Graphics, banners, decals, everything, you know what I'm saying? Tents, hit them up. Specter Built, Specter Wraps. Out here in Corona, California. Damn, look at this, man. I love this place. Very nice. All right, y'all. We are gonna say goodbye to my car. We're gonna get to you very, very soon. Man. We'll be back. We'll be back. We're gonna say bye to Mindy's car. Pain in my ass. Straight up headache. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It looks clean. I know you guys see it. This car looks clean as hell. Up until you look inside underneath it, man. It looks like life was lifing. This car's had a long life, and it's crazy because everything that this car's been through and all the problems, still look at how damn clean it is. Would you drive this? Would you want this? Huh? Bam, you see it? You see it? Yeah. A lot of work to get done, but it's all good because it's in good hands. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. If you're a first-time viewer, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and go ahead and play catch up by looking at past videos. If you are one of my subscribers and reoccurring viewers, I appreciate you guys so much. I actually do love your support, and it helps me out a lot. It keeps you guys posted with what's going on, and stay with your boy. Stay with me, man. We're gonna get these projects done. If you haven't done so yet, please follow me on Instagram at Import Life Media, also on TikTok at Import Life Media. Man, stay good. Treat yourself good, treat everybody else good, and get those cars built. It's expensive. It's a headache, but get them built. Get it done. Talk to you guys. Peace.